just got a ride back to the Liberty Springs trailhead from Joe. He was really sweet, and we actually were waiting for Pterodactyl to come back. He saw us on his bike and said he'd come back with his truck, but if we got a ride in the meantime, he didn't care. So both guys were super sweet, and it did take us a while hitching, trying to find the right place to get picked up, but it worked out, and we were here. We have a little less than a mile, I think, to go to actually get back to the AT where we left off, but it's a cool day, a little bit gray up in the sky. Hopefully it should be clearing up later, and being Labor Day weekend, it's a pretty popular place, as you can see all the cars. The local mail carrier stopped a couple times to help point us in the right direction to catch a hitch, and she was so sweet. She gave us each a big bag of trail mix, which unfortunately is a little heavy, so we're going to pay it forward and leave it as trail magic for hikers maybe who are coming in and looking for a snack. It's a pretty little bridge, pretty little creek, pretty little trail. This is Blue Blazed. It's about to turn into the AT in just a few minutes. Alright, and here we are. We're going this way, taking us towards Little Haystack, Mount Liberty, and Mount Lafayette. I'm hanging out in my tent at the Liberty Springs tent site. We actually got here a little before 2, and you can see I'm all set up ready for bed, and it's only 5 o'clock, but we got here a little before 2. We were going to take a lunch break and then hike on a little ways further, like another 1.5 miles or so, to a cell spot, but we were both really dragging, really tired, and we talked to the caretaker here and decided just to go ahead and set up. And he first showed us an earthen tent site. It was like an overflow site, but it was very slopey, so we told him we'd rather be on a platform, and he brought us over here where this is supposedly a group platform, but it's supposedly going to be big enough for 6 people, but we've got our tents set up here with rocks and that sort of thing to make sure that everything stays in place. And with the 2 tents that we have, we're pretty much taking up the whole platform. So anyway, we're enjoying a lazy afternoon. We've planned out our trip for the next couple of days so we can get into North Conway on schedule and see my cousin, which will be awesome. And yeah, I think hopefully by tomorrow morning we'll be well rested and recharged and really ready to go. Liberty Springs was pretty full up last night. The caretaker was slotting campers in overflow spots like that one down there. I am just right now where the trail crosses. This is the AT, and then over there's the water and the cooking area. And on the other side, down this way, is where most of the tent platforms are. Can't have any campfires or anything, but you can cook over in the cooking area, and there's 2 bear boxes there, which is nice. And then when we head out of here, we'll be going up and have some more climbing to do before we can hit Little Haystack, Liberty, and Mount Lafayette. Alright, and here we are. We're going this way, taking us towards Little Haystack, Mount Liberty, and Mount Lafayette. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. We're just starting our climb, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of that today. I don't know if you can see him, there's a little red squirrel up there in the tree. And as I was standing here shooting video, he ran up to me. He didn't realize that I was a human. And I startled him. And now he's running from tree to tree. So often lately when we're out in the woods, you can hear airplanes or road traffic and that sort of thing. And this morning, in spite of all the section hikers and campers that were at the campsite, it's so quiet. That's pretty awesome. Now you're ready? Okay, that's a smile of someone who's almost to the top. And we just passed Ryan, the caretaker from the campsite last night, and he was finishing a project, which is this little ladder to help us get up. Oh, nice. So, thank you, Ryan. Alright, and here we are. That's the summit right there at the cairn. The sign right there for pictures. And we are kind of fogged in at the moment. Looking at the distance I just shot for the summit, I thought for sure we'd have to go down a little dip and climb up, but we're just going up a little bit. And we will be there in just a minute. It's definitely a lot closer than it looks. We came up the ladder and across a few bog boards, and I see the sign with the big red danger signs. You are entering the Alpine Zone. That is, we are going above tree line in just a few minutes, which means we'll be near the top of Haystack Mountain, Little Haystack. I am excited for that because I do believe from there I can see Franconia Ridge, and just really excited about that. That's pretty cool. Really pretty. And here we go, the trees are shrinking, getting shorter as we go up above tree line. Oh, look at that. That must be the summit of Little Haystack up there where all the people are. Some of the clouds have cleared out. We're getting a little bit of view as we climb up here. And then the next mountain is Lafayette, which just for a second seems to be not shrouded in clouds. Did a nice little time lapse showing the clouds and all the people hiking up. We're half mile from the peak of Lafayette. We get to go down the trail there and then back up to the summit, which is in the clouds. This is the route down from Mount Lafayette. It's a little bit up and down, and then I think it gets very, very steep. The mountain is over 5,000 feet up and down, and it is super windy here. But the clouds have cleared up a little bit. I'm getting some amazing views out here. Alright, looks like you can just see Mount Washington up there. Not sure if I'm pointing in the right direction. It's the mountain that's just peeking out from the cloud. Well, we got a head full of mud and hands and knees and everything. You can see all that. I slipped at the end of a board and went down hands and head first, catching myself so I didn't do a face plant, and got mud everywhere. It kind of hurt my arms and shoulders a bit as my pack went flying up over my head, but thankfully I'm not hurt. I'll just be probably sore tomorrow, maybe for the next few days, but unfortunately those suckers get slippery when it's wet, and I don't know if you can see, but where I'm heading uphill, the rocks are pretty wet and slippery, so I'm doing my best to not fall, and I guess I failed.